Mike Lehrhaupt here from Strategies for Retirement. I want to talk to you today about the three different financial stages in life. What I mean by that is, as you get older, there's different financial concerns, different financial solutions and goals that you have. And I call it the three different financial stages in life. Now, the first stage in life is what we call the accumulation stage. The second stage in life is called the preservation stage. And the third stage in life is called the distribution stage. And where you are in your stages and financially in those stages in life will really dictate the strategies financially that you need to use to be successful. And let me give you an example. So in the beginning stage, we call the accumulation stage. The goal we have there is we're accumulating our assets. We're trying to grow those assets and accumulate a nest egg. Typically, someone's younger, 20, 30, maybe they're starting a family. They have other concerns like maybe they need life insurance in case, premature death. They're putting money in a 401k or an IRA, and they're getting some matching money, and they're trying to grow their nest egg because they don't have a nest egg. But at some point later in life, when you've grown that nest egg, usually I see this happen around age 50. Doesn't mean it doesn't happen with 45 but usually around age 50. We start to get a little concerned. We see a little bit of the time horizon where we're going to need to use this money in retirement. We're starting to say to ourselves, when do we want to kind of retire or start working less? Maybe we want to retire at 60 or 65, and we're starting to say we have to use that money. So then we get into the preservation stage in life. And in the preservation stage in life, there are two main goals. The first goal is to not go backwards. We cannot afford a major market devastating loss like 2008 when the housing bubble crashed the market almost 40-50%. Or back in 2001 when the internet bubble and 9/11 took down the market 50%. And from history, we realize we can't go through that again. We can't lose half of our money and spend all those years making our money back. So one is making sure that we don't go backwards. And the second thing is we want growth to our money, but we want slow, steady growth without going backwards. And that's what I'll call the preservation stage in life. Now, at some point in that preservation stage, we start to say we've got to use this money in retirement. And that's the distribution stage in life. We're finally at the point where we're not going to work anymore, or we're not really working as much or hard as we used to. We've saved up all this money, we've grown it, we have this nest egg, and now we have to make the nest egg last a lifetime. And that's called the distribution phase in life. And then distribution phase in life, there's some questions that come up. How much can I safely pull out of my portfolio every year and make it last a lifetime? Am I protected from major market losses, just like in the preservation stage, right? We can't go backwards, we can't lose what we have. But in the distribution phase, the other factors come into play is, am I going to outlive my money? Am I going to have more life left at the end of my money versus more money left at the end of my life? And that's a huge consideration. Or legacy planning. When something happens to me and when I pass, what do I want to leave to my family? How's it going to impact it? Or actually taxes. Are taxes going to go up? Am I taking a lot of money out of my retirement account and I have these huge tax bills? And all these factors come into play. So depending on where you are in the different stages in life financially, there are different financial strategies you can use. The reality is you may not know or be aware of some of the financial strategies that you can use in the preservation stage in life or the distribution stage because you've been focused on accumulation. Here's my message. At Strategies for Retirement, we really focus on helping our clients in that preservation stage in life and distribution stage. In other words, we help our clients grow their assets in a safe and secure manner without the risk of losing it in the market. We set up our clients for retirement income for the rest of their life. We help our clients leave legacies. We help our clients reduce some or eliminate their taxes. And these are different strategies that we use and different financial tools we have available for us to use them. Now, it's interesting, but the example I want to use is the example of Mount Everest, because this is a lot like climbing a mountain, right? When you climb the mountain, you're going up, then you get to the peak of the mountain, you're staying there for a while, and then you go down the mountain. So it's an interesting story about Mount Everest. You may be familiar with it, maybe you're not. But when we talk about Mount Everest, we're all familiar with all the climbers who climb Mount Everest. Well, there was a gentleman by the name of Edmund Hillary. And Edmund Hillary was the first one to successfully climb Mount Everest. He got all the glory. He got all the sponsorships, whatever attention he got for climbing that mountain, he was at Sir Edmund Hillary. But many people don't know this. Years before Sir Edmund Hillary successfully climbed Mount Everest, there was another gentleman who made it up to Mount Everest. His name was George Mallory. Technically, he was the first one to climb Mount Everest. Now, nobody knew who he was. He didn't get any attention, any glory. And there was one big difference between George Mallory, who climbed the mountain, versus Sir Edmund Hillary, who got all the attention for successfully climbing the mountain. And you want to know the difference? George Mallory actually died on the way down. See, there were a lot of people, before Edmund Hillary, there were a lot of people who made it up the mountain. But Sir Edmund Hillary was the first one to make it down the mountain alive. And that's the point, in retirement and pre-retirement, we have one shot to get it right. One market crash away from really not having our money last a lifetime. That's why it's so important to use a specialist in the preservation stage and distribution stage so they can help you with the goals and solutions for your money to make it last a lifetime. Hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to see more of our videos, definitely visit our YouTube channel. If you'd like to talk more or do a 15-minute consultation to talk about your financial stages in life, give us a call at 203-372-4442. Have a great day.